what's going on in your mind. Well, no, not what's going on in your mind. What's your prediction for the series?
I was worried for you there for a second asking that question. I think realistically you're looking at a 2-1 to Invictus. The only hope I would give is oddly Inferno. I think Lucid Dream have a good chance of taking that because of Invictus yesterday. They were very, very shaky on it. The last time these two met, it went to overtime as well. I think that Lucid Dream have a pretty good Inferno in the bag. Invictus recently don't. So it's, like Bly was saying, it's a peculiar pick. They've only had 1 day to learn from it. I doubt it's changed massively, but hopefully they turn up and they're turned on today.
See, I personally want to go 2-0. Like, I feel like Invictus should be that good of a team. They beat Tai Lu.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they smashed Tai Lu. They should be able to 2-0 this with relative ease. But look at the side of Lucid Dream. We haven't seen aggression like this come out so far within the tournament. They're immediately pushing out towards apartments, and they're going to see there's no one here. So the call for the rotate towards B, certainly going to be coming through. Even a CZ for PTC and a grenade to soften them up. This is not a bad round here. Lucid Dream, they have the ability to start off with a strong pistol and potentially take the lead right off the bat.
The problem here for Invictus is they're going so slow. When you've got no map control, you have to make a move. Now here's the smokes down. They've blocked off 789 on the coffins, but he's going to move forward past the smoke. Has a little bit of an angle. There's the nade through. Not much damage dealt. First kill goes their way. 789's struggling, but gets one through the smoke, and here's the flank really coming to fruition with Fox on one, John Olsen for another, and they're completely caught off guard. Invictus were not ready for that, and even with the CZ, there's not a chance. Really well handled by Lucid Dream. That aggression in apartments, 2 players pushing up to always get the trades, even if they are there. I liked everything about it. And the only downside there is I don't understand what Invictus were doing. They had top and out of control and they just waited 30 seconds. Nobody was even watching middle. So Lucid Dream could very easily have pushed down as they did. And I don't know what the benefit of waiting that long was.
One thing I could possibly think of is that you would see like an early 3-man stack on a pistol round towards B. They're hoping to wait for the rotations to leave away, but to not even have someone watching your back as well, like that is a little peculiar. Then again, we haven't seen a team really be that aggressive on pistol round, except maybe a rush down middle. And they've actually gone for the investment here. Again, the Deagles, Invictus Gaming, you can never count them out, as we found out just from day 1 alone. And of course, now that I said this, you know I'm gonna jinx it. You know it's gonna be probably a clean sweep here for Lucid Dream. But I think, like, morale-wise, that's a big win. You know, especially for the calling to kind of go for a strategy as bold as that pistol round to have it work out. They have to be feeling good then coming into this round and potentially this half.
Oh.
Unless Destroyer does that. Okay.
Yeah.
This worries me a little bit, Mitch.
I think that pistol round sends a message to Invictus, right? Oh my god, this sends a message right back, though. Destroyer, 2 Deagle headshots. 1 dealing the whole team to death. Fox throws a molly. They know where he is. He's low HP. Beavis got that in the bag. No, Destroyer takes it. Okay. Destroyer's looking for an ace. They started with just Eagles. What is this? He's just opened the A side all by himself. And now it's a save. Oh, man. So the whole pistol round, they showed that they're willing to innovate. They're not going to treat Invictus like they're a top team in the region. They're going to come in just like it's any old matchmaking opponent. It was still a good strategy, right? Shifting down through apartments, you don't see that every day. As you said, mid-aggression, that can come through in a pistol round on Inferno, sure. But once you don't see that aggression within the first couple seconds, you're thinking, oh, okay, they're probably just going to hold down. Maybe Invictus were even waiting for the banana push and to try and get a kill there if they did come forward, although they definitely waited a long time. But in this round, there was no 300 IQ strategy. There was no utility. Even on that first kill, how did it happen? Destroyer went to peek long. A smoke goes down, and he just went, oh, okay, I guess I'll run through this smoke. And just, look at this. 1D, no flash, nothing. It's just better. And then he starts moving towards long. Oh, there's a guy head peeking me in pit? You call that a disadvantageous angle? Nah. Sprays him through the smoke? That was filthy.
And that's the power we've seen out of Invictus. Like, they can just take a round with Deagles. Oh, okay. Hold on. See the push down middle. They catch him off guard. John Olsen gets one. He gets traded out. BTC, he's basically stuck here now as he's trying to spam away, and he's going to fall to the MAC 10. I was almost hoping with some support from the M4. That might have been actually a fairly decent round, but the M4 is going to be over towards B. Ryan, that's an easy kill for some extra pocket change. And that's 789. He's left alone in the 1-on-4. I I kind of almost want to say he should save this, but at the same
Mm.
rate, like maybe again punish their economy a bit, get a couple of kills if he can. And there's the first. You already talked about 789 as being a player we want to see and has that potential to step up. Now with 3 players left to find, it's gonna be tough.
So far, 789 is the 3rd highest rated player in this team for the tournament. And, you know, it might seem odd then to say that he's one that you can definitely see stepping it up. Obviously, John Olsen has had a far more consistent higher performance, the same as PTC. But the thing is, 789 has, I'd say, in 3 of their games so far, been a beast. And the other's just relatively quiet. But when he comes up, that's when he's finding. I mean, you'll think back. I can't remember which team it was, but there were 1v4s being pulled out. There were 4Ks pretty consistently. This guy was an absolute beast. And he started
It was
out
yesterday actually against Tiger, the 4K you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And
It was on Dust 2.
it's consistent. That's the thing, right? He's able to pull these performances out, not just in one map, but in a couple of games so far, and that's what you want to see. So you're gonna hope for a little bit more. Also, I think he tried to help out in Banana, but he was Molotoved off at the start. I'm presuming that wasn't his, and then couldn't really get into an angle where he could help. By the time that faded, the mid push was dead. There was 1 player left on top mid, so there was no point in them peeking and giving the M4 away.
Okay. Well, he's going to have the only weapon for the team, and that's going to be a lot of players spotted jumping across. They're going to go straight into apartments, straight through a Molotov, and straight into Flying End Destroyer. Again, looking to farm up some more cash. Playing in the Farming Simulator Pro League here. That's another 3 for Flying. And 789. You're only like 20, 30 seconds in. He's wondering, you know, where's my team gone? They're all dead. And now it's the bomb to move up towards the A site.
They surely don't expect him to be here. If he stays tucked in, I think he's guaranteed a kill. Oh no, but look at the position for Flying. Because he's got the SMG, he's rushing to B to try and get a kill. But the rest of the team are taking it very slowly. And he's going to clear out the B site completely, realize, well, they're not in Banana either, so this guy must be somewhere around apartments or pit. And as 789 moves forward, there you go. Oh, he took his time on that one. He was just stalking him for a minute. And really, the benefit of Flying, doing what he needs to do with an SMG, really. You're in a 5v1, you don't want to push into a site and end up getting, you know, 2 or 3 man sprayed down, lose a lot of weapons. So you just W keys through B and goes, hey, he's not here, guys. He's over on A somewhere, because they had to push up Banana as well. And that's his job anyways, because obviously he's looking for the extra, the extra money. Even if he died, he'd at least get an AK here.
Molotov again. No one's going to peek PTC. Invictus with a pretty decent read in this. Flashbang as well. Might force him off the angle. They're still going to continue to peek this. And now the shot going in, they're 100% going to know now. There's an op on the side of Lucid Dream. No point to pick Banana anymore. Maybe unless you're going to commit some utility to go for it. Slightly being funneled in towards the A side. As we see the initial smoke being thrown in. That's going to cover off towards long and actually cover off 2 players. Or towards Arch side, I should say. PTC, I mean, he's eventually going to catch Jasage peeking. That's the bomb going to be left in towards T stairs. And he's getting even more aggressive. Looks like he's trying to redeem himself from yesterday. The flashbang's still coming through, trying to overrun him. The counter flash is not going to be enough because Viva gets him completely blind. That's the op now down. Even that nade going through, I think maybe to dislodge the op. Push it towards their side of Banana. Maybe 789's looking to rescue it. The rotation's coming out of John Olsen from CT. And it leaves only 2 players at the A set on the other side of the smoke.
That smoke is due to fade in just a second. The bomb on its own, pushing forward. No trades. Bombs in the open. What is that? Fox able to go through and another and Destroyer down. This is a disaster for Invictus, getting picked off 1 at a time. A very peculiar decision, because now they have to go back and retrieve that bomb on short. There's just no chance. Players absolutely everywhere. I don't get it. Leaving a player around Boiler, I'm not against, but for him to have the bomb while 2 players push up long, I think that's a little bit too loosey-goosey.
I mean, I want to say it was a slight, and I say ever so slight bonus round, because Flying still kept the MP9. I mean, as we saw, like 4 players at least didn't have head armor. So there was a chance that that was going to be able to net you quite a few kills, but they still have tons of money behind this. I mean, Destroyer was on 11k. They're not going to be hurting whatsoever as they buy back up. But yeah, definitely some odd things, and that's not even surprising anymore. Seeing these odd little like rounds and missteps out of Invictus, unfortunately, and that's 2 rounds in a row. PTC's been able to take down Zhao Sage towards B.
This one, I think, a little bit more forgivable than the last. Just to spray through the smoke, connecting his head. The poor chap. The gods of RNG are definitely against him today. Well, Invictus are grouped up towards the A site. You can see they want to take some control there, but leaving a player back down towards Banana. The aggression from Lucid Dream early on has left 7, 8, 9 up close. So that's a really nice position to play from. They've got a lot of information, a good setup to shut down any Banana push. The A players now can focus on using a bit more utility, and look at that. Absolutely fantastic peek. The flash went through, but it just did absolutely nothing. And they're able to tear Oi apart. Viva lobs the molly. He must have thought the player was right side, because PTC had been so aggressive a second ago, but no, he's down on the left. And a lot of mistakes there going in for the Banana control. They're presuming that even after the aggressive smoke, Lucid hadn't pushed down aggressively. They had Molotovs, didn't use them to clear out the positions first. Evidently, that's what I'm talking about with them presuming that they hadn't pushed aggressively. Then the smoke thrown there even to allow the focus on 7, 8, 9 up close. First of all, that's a problem because you're going to get sprayed through it. But okay, you'll take your chances, I guess. But he peeked before the smoke even bloomed. So instead of getting sprayed through it, he got double peeked and killed again. And a really nice setup by Lucid Dream, as I was saying. You know, having Leaf close, 7, 8, 9 close, having PTC further back. There's not a lot that can go wrong there. But if they, for example, had smoked them off on top Banana, then Molly Tree, that would be a guaranteed kill. 7, 8, 9 would be pushing in the open. They had 2 players to watch him. Easy peasy. Just didn't give them enough respect.
Well, that's going to be now 4 AKs on the CT side and an M4 for Leaf. And for Invictus, well, they're going to force back up into this round again. They got the 4 AKs themselves. Unfortunately, Viva just on the clock as he's going to pick up the op that was dropped over towards him. But he's going to be opping here on this map. Interesting to see. I don't know. He's definitely had some rough games. I think it was the Vici match in particular he really struggled in. And when we see Viva look for the hold towards B. And I kind of like the switch up now because they're not becoming predictable here for Lucid Dream. You know, they're not peeking Banana every round. They're not going for the same aggression. This time they're holding farther back, forcing Invictus to keep themselves guessing. And to keep themselves, you know, having to slow clear out a lot of these angles. But the first kill will go the way here of Invictus. That's going to be Leaf now to fall. And it puts a lot of pressure onto the players towards the A side, but it seems like they want to head towards B. They've even flashed through a counter Molotov. Actually, I think that was their own Molotov coming through. The smoke, as we can see on the minimap, I think that one completely missed. Going to be unfortunate. That was a smoke they could have used to hold on and delay any sort of push through. And it almost seems like it will be B.
I don't like 789's position for a solo B hold. I mean, he's going to get practically no information. He has a molly at least, so if they do start to push forward, he can molly it off. Here's the nade about to come through. He'll know Viva's up top as soon as he throws what I presume is a smoke. There you go. Oh, but the timing was terrible. Still gets 1 kill. I'm very surprised. And the molly out, throws it, and Flying just took way too long to grab that. Or sorry, Chausage it was, right? That was first through the smoke. He took way too long. Into the 4v3, the retake has to come through for Lucid Dream. They've got a man disadvantage running right into Oi on the AK. It's not time to think about the save. They've still got money. John Olsen picks up a kill. Here they go. It's going to be commitment towards the site. The flash over, the Molotov in play. But down goes John Olsen. Fox soon to follow. As Flying picks up a 3k and Invictus get their 4th round. Moving off that even scoreline, maintaining the lead that they got early on.
Well, it's actually even another 3k for Flying. It seems to be like once he gets that first kill in the round, like you can really see him start to just snowball around against you. Just pick up kill after kill. He seems to like hit into a zone here. Great kill by Oi though. I think that was Viva who was watching that corner and didn't really see him push out that far. I think he did see him, but just the tail end of him wasn't able to get the kill. And now you look at Lucid Dream putting PTC up extremely far. Viva's gonna be there watching it though, and Fox can't cover off his teammate. 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, not going to be rescued, but it can be picked up here for Invictus. It's unfortunate. I mean, I can respect the aggression of PTC again, trying to catch him off guard.
What is this B hold?
It's not a good one.
No, like he's so passive. With a smoke and a flash still, like early on, if you're going to be soloing B, where's the control? You got to at least peek where Shaosage is right now. 789, good for a kill. That's due to mistakes by Invictus going forward without the trade possibility. 789 needs to isolate another fight. The AWP's already on the site, moving around the left side. Good. Oh, no. It was a good flash. Caught the tease. 789's still alive. How is this guy not dealt with yet? Another flash through. Now things are looking good. Fox on the support. Eventually dropped. But it's all down to flying. He's got to pull off a 4K this round in a 1v3. And just dancing around. 789. He got away with murder there. Really... Please, if you're going to try that in matchmaking, don't. It's not going to work for you. Like, it wasn't even a good setup because he didn't have support till he'd already found the 2 kills. But once Fox gets into position, it's a whole lot better. But as to how he stays alive for that long, they had no Molotov to cut him off, right? To flush him out of that position. But every single fight he took there was a 1v1. Like, that's ridiculous.
I mean, you did question... What kind of hold is this? And I think you got your answer. A good one.
No, a lucky one.
No,
a lucky one. That's what it was.
Man, again, that what you said before rings in my head. Just because it works doesn't mean it was good.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, no. The Leafs being shut down to start this one off. Double smokes on mid. Bit of a problem there. Miscommunication. Bit of panic setting in for Lucid Dream, perhaps. And we're missing a little bit of utility. As Invictus will look to move out towards that A site. They're grouped up heavily. Still a 2-man stack on B. Again, like Lucid Dream had good early banana aggression, but now they're playing this so passive. They don't even want to get involved.
They have no information either. They're going to rush straight out of apartments, though. And look at that. I mean, Fox trying to play from short. He's not even... Oh, I got really scared he wasn't going to check. They have the complete A site. The rotation is going to come through. You still see 789 going to be lurking over towards B. John Olsen gets the first kill and almost the second. Viva very low on health. The kills will still come through. This has been basically a forced round. Viva getting the first kill on the op on the Leaf might have given them a real chance. PTC comes around the corner, catches flying out with a grenade in hand. That's under the 2-on-3. You got the kits. It's possible to take this round. They got 2 flashbangs, but dislodging. Look at that is... Oi inside of apartments is going to be tough. Viva again misses another shot. Oi doesn't come in big. It comes down to the 1-on-1, and PTC so far has been able to win out in this trade up against Shaosage 2 out of 2 times. Can he make it? Number 3, however. It's actually sticking the bomb. You're going to have to check this, Shaosage. 1 second left. Comes around the corner, and he gets it. Redeems himself, but damn, that was close.
This man's got a stopwatch in his head. That's the only explanation for what we just saw. Oh, he made me clench a little bit, but it's okay. In the end, Invictus take it. A good attempt on the 2v3 for Lucid Dream, considering how low the time was and the utility as well. They managed to get in there and do quite a lot of damage. It's a nice early pick by Viva. But all in all, you see the problem that Lucid Dream are facing because of the lack of control they had in Banana there. They couldn't afford to rotate. They left it in a 2-2 hold. Whereas if they have Banana aggression, they can leave PTC posted up. He can hold that with the AWP. Then they can send 789 round to the A site, and all of a sudden they've got a pretty decent hold. PTC still had a smoke. I don't think he had a molly at that stage. But another question is how you cannot have a molly on either player, if I'm not misremembering, without having taken any Banana control. Like, what was going on? What was your objective? Just chuck some mollies and then hold site? It's a very weird setup.
It's kind of like wasted utility. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that was quite a few kills that maybe should have happened, but that again, that was just the deagle they had left. HTC 3 USPs trying to come around. I mean, 3-on-3. Pick up an AK. It's doable. No kit though, so time's gonna be running very thin. It's kind of almost worth saving this and send in the pistols. If maybe 789 gets that kill into Oi, then maybe there's a very realistic chance they could retake this. And yeah, there you go. Fox just gonna run away. ETC gets a kill, extra money with the MAC-10. Maybe he can rescue the AK here too. No, I'm just gonna keep the weapon, gonna back away. So costly round. Invictus, even though they win it, they don't win it as cleanly as they probably should have against considering what Lucid Dream had.
Yeah, I mean, Lucid Dream had basically nothing, so that wasn't really what you wanted to see. And here we go. We're looking at a new little angle, and welcome to the studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa,
here we are.
whoa! I think in my contract, I'm not supposed to be on the right-hand side of the screen. I'm always gooder on my left-hand side. But yeah,
All right.
flowers. You know, Mitch, you've been taking care of them while I've been away. You've been watering clearly. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, thank you. Some of them did die, but I just replaced them. It was easy.
I'm pretty sure all of them died, and you just replaced them right before I was coming back to join you here. I like it. I like it. I never knew that part of the map existed either. Again, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's what we want.
If only PGO can make me better at playing, then, you know, that'd be the real MVP.
The only downside, really, Jason, is that we're not at land, so you don't have your makeup. That's
I need it.
You do. Coming from me.
Then again, since we're not at land, I don't have to see you in skinny jeans.
Jason, come on. You know you missed them.
I could have just stopped at you, and it would have worked equally. Look, oh, PTC. He's pushing through banana.
Hello.
Sage's gonna fall. Again, no AK picked up, but random aggression catching them off guard, and that's why I've been wondering, I think you as well, why they've kind of just gone so passive towards B in these last rounds.
Yeah, I mean, look, you really get a reward for it there. If you don't challenge banana 3 or 4 rounds in a row, well, then the last thing they're going to expect is for you to just run screaming down banana at them. Probably hearing the steps and going, that's probably just a sound bug. Like, oh no, BTC's here. He's joining the T side. And now just jump spotting it versus the AWP. He spotted him, immediately fall back. No utility, that's the problem, right? No Molotov, no smoke. So we can't delay this. He needs to rotate through from 789, who again has no util. And that's going to make it a lot more difficult to really deal with Viva. Flashes go over. There's a smoke for CT, 20 seconds left. First kill goes to Oi, flying on another, clears out the coffins. And this has spiraled out of control pretty quickly. That early aggression punished. Eventually, a little bit delayed, but it was only a Mac 10 drop. Now the rifles get to come in for the retake, but don't forget Fox is still very low. He's on 46 health, and as they look to push on through, there's one flash left. It's in the hands of Fox. He can lob that over from Banana, but he doesn't. John Olsen just dry peeks and dies straight into the AWP there for Leaf, and that flash still exists, but you wouldn't think it, because the rest of his team doesn't.
Oh. Fine again, another triple kill. This third of the map. You know, you have to wonder. They get on site with about 20 seconds left. If you have a smoke and a Molotov left, and one flash, I mean, one smoke, one flash, one Molotov, I feel like that should be a 1 round for Lucid Dream, right? You smoke them off, you throw a Molotov with just, you know, like 15 seconds left, they're gonna have to run through and take a lot of damage. The flashbangs you can peek in. That easily could have been around, and that's the importance, as we've been really trying to highlight here, of utility, especially towards that B site. Just unfortunately, the money wasn't there for them to obviously go for that investment. And Xiao Sage, oh man.
Well, he's finally got his opening duel on Banana. It is just against pistols, though, so he needs to be careful, as do the rest of the team.
Do you think he gets credit for that damage that 789 did to PTC with the grenade?
No.
Why not?
Well, I think it's a dangerous game. It's sort of like when we saw that team nade on Dust. Did the player that crossed door bait that nade? You know, does he deserve the kill?
Well, no. I mean, like stat-wise, because he killed the guy throwing the nade, so then the nade dropped on ETC.
No, he definitely won't get credit for it. I think that's just too difficult to program, really.
You're telling me they can make a VR game, which is like the best ever released, and they can't program that nade to do, you know, to get credit for that damage?
I think they can. I think they just don't want to be honest.
Understandable.
Where's our operation? We've been waiting so damn long. I don't think they sat there going, what if someone has a nade and drops it and just
I could see that like next update, and then I'm just like, wait, what? I'm wondering, yeah, where's the next operation? Where's my next knife?
No, stop with the knives. There's been a lot of knives. I have no idea when they're added, what ones are added. I don't even check the cases. I'm just,
I just want to see like a butter knife as like the next knife.
Butter knife. 2 damage per swing.
Imagine
blunt force trauma exclusively.
You know, you get behind someone and you have to like slowly like cut them to shank them.
I don't think you can cut them with a butt. I think
Probably
you just
not
gotta
with
like
Kevlar.
you'd hit them with the side of it. Just keep, or the handle maybe would be the most efficient.
I can see that. You know, a fade butter knife. Oh. Like
well,
a
people
fillet
would buy
knife or
it.
something?
People will buy it.
Or like a butcher's knife?
I think, I don't know. I'm going into weird territory. Like a banana. And when you kill someone, the banana like splatters, and you pull another banana out and start whacking them with it again. I think it'd be too wacky. It'd be funny.
I mean, I can think of like better fruit to use than a banana. I feel like a pineapple would hurt more.
Well, yeah.
Or a pomegranate.
I have no idea what that is, but
Really?
there. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about it in a second. So we do have double op set up again. This is, I think, the second time we've seen Lucid Dream do it. Leaf picked middle with it before, and Viva got a quick headshot onto him. UTC still holding this angle. He's so brave and. Oh. All right, that's a very interesting shot too, because if he misses that shot, I'm pretty sure he dies. And I don't think they're gonna expect necessarily 789 to be here, but they're already backing away towards A. Bombs in that direction. Still 3 players to defend though for Lucid Dream there. UTC still gonna hold this angle.
Okay, so I was... Oh no, PTC on a Viva through the wall. I thought Viva was going to peek him dry, but it was only the jump peek in the end. But still cost him his life either way. Beautiful shot by PTC. And now a 3 versus 5. Invictus going to struggle to get on this site. They're walking into a full A stack. Rotate on the way from 789. This is something we haven't seen from Lucid Dream so far. Just posting the op-up banana and fully rotating over. 24 seconds, smoke down for Leaf to block off the molly. He's shut down by Destroyer. John Olsen, though, has something to say about this. On the drop down, he doesn't get the kill, but Destroyer is lit to 8 health. Head peeking in from pit, sure, that's a good position to play from with your low HP. But Lucid Dream have got the numbers, and this hold from Invictus can't really change up. They've got to leave one player side. They've got to leave one player pit. So Lucid Dream should be able to pull this off. The smoke down, that's going to block off the player of 789. They can look for a little bit more. Destroyer quickly dealt with on the CZ. A 1v3 for Oi, not going to happen. And an easy defuse now for Lucid Dream. A 5th on the board. Look, they're definitely not doing amazingly well because they've already given a lot of rounds to the T side. But that round was much better than what we've seen from them before. PTC showing up on the AWP certainly gives me a little bit of faith in this series. Or was that just a flash in the pan? Was it just one round? Or can you do it consistently?
I don't know how I feel. I think that was 789 next to him. At sandbags. I don't know how I feel about having a player there. I mean, I guess the angle that PTC's holding, it should be okay. He should ideally be getting around the wall in time and not die. At the same rate, I'm used to just seeing, you know, someone sit back on B side with a flash ready to go. And the second he hears an op shot go in, he flashes over the wall. He stops any aggression from the T side to push up forward, and then your opera gets away. A little bit risky, but I mean, we didn't get to see it come to light or like work out necessarily because they didn't continue to push because PTC just killed them both.
Yeah, true. I agree with you there. I think for me, my preference is to see players towards that B site with the flash out. But having a player close can work out from time to time. If they start to rush your AWP, you can go undetected. You can start firing back. If you want to, as they come around the corner, allow PTC to go for a re-peek then, as they're distracted with you. There's a lot of ways it can work. It's definitely a more heads-up, more aggressive style of holding banana. Invictus have just completely botched a flashbang. Get some missed utility stats. They're, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't say they're even higher than what we see in top 30 to top 20 CS in the world. Like, there's been some shocking nades there. Although, I don't see team kills every day. Here's the push up middle. Oh, no, Leaf. He misses all the shots. John Olsen pushed back by a flash. There's how utility usage can help you almost win rounds. The player's back on the site now. They get free short. Fox is missing all his shots in the AWP. Eventually connects to the low HP Viva, but the molly pushes him out. John Olsen, nothing to say about that hold. Stuck up close on the site. And this should be the round for Invictus. 789's gone undetected, but he drops a weapon. They know he's here now. The AWP ringing out. He's going to smoke him off and look to move to the site. No, he just swings. Destroyer wasn't ready for that. Now a 2v2, a winnable situation. Xiao Sage tries to hold it from the side, but he can't get it. And it's all down to the star of flying. He's been an absolute beast throughout this tournament so far. But can he win the 1v2 to pull Invictus to 9 rounds? Peeked up on top of the hay bales, and no, he cannot. Because 789, we talked about his multi-kill potential. He's shown it already on this map. And this time comes out with a 3K to bring them up to 6 rounds.
Just trying to shoot the kid over to his teammate. And PTC runs away
Still didn't
from
pick
it
it
and goes
up.
for the op instead. Oh, I think the op's more important.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. You know, one thing, I think it can be... I want everybody to have a little chat about this. Every tournament organizer, even down to just, you know, matchmaking and all the pugs that players play, the high-level plugs, the rank Gs, the FPLs, rank Ss. I want to see the same post-round timer for every single server, because I think it's just confusing. If you end up playing a tournament where, you know, you've got 5 seconds after the bomb's defused or after the round ends, and another one where you've got 2, and another one where you've got 8, maybe when you're pugging, you get used to it being, you know, 6 seconds, but in fact it's 5. I don't think that that's a thing that ever needs to change. They should just all have a discussion, figure something out, and use the same number, because otherwise you end up in a position where players are like, oh, I don't have time, I need to go get that off quick or whatever. But in actual fact, they could have time to pick up the kit, the op, all that sort of stuff. It should be normalized. You know what else should be normalized, Jason? Blinkers on a car. The indicators. Every model ticks at different rates. Drives me crazy.
Okay. Alright. I mean, you're getting random again on me. I'm a little bit scared of any question you're going to ask me now.
Jason, do you have those flashbangs? You know them on the B side? They're really nice. You can bounce them over so they perfectly blind anybody in banana but not your player in the corner. They're great. Do you have those?
Yeah, the angle they were at, like, that's kind of a pretty common position to, like, flashbang towards to blind out. And I don't think they have the ability to swing for safety. And speaking of safety, Line's gonna be left alone. He's got a Tech 9 in the last round. He gets the shot to John Olsen, switches over to the AK. He's just running straight forward. I'm a little bit scared, though, for the CT side. The confidence out of him. And that still, either way, will beat the 8-7 half. Still going the way of Invictus. Again, we saw some signs of life. Yet again, had a lucid dream. ETC woke up a bit. 10 kills for him. Fox even on 10 kills himself. The 7-8-9, the man you talked about before the series, he's up to 15. He's leading the way. And for me, it's more about how long can they maintain that. You look at that angle he's holding. I guess 7-8-9 was there, like with a flash or smoke or something. But if one flashbang comes through, I feel like PTC gets blind and then he dies.
We have to give credit here, though, realistically, to Lucid Dream. Although they're behind coming onto their T side, 100%. And that was a bad half. It was a good recovery. I mean, it was looking like it was going to be much more one-sided. But to keep Invictus at 8, I wouldn't have bet on that. So with that under their belts, we'll see what else they can manage to muster up. Coming into the pistol round, it could bring a lot of weight. For Lucid Dream, we at least want to see a bomb plant. If they fail to get that down, they're conceding double digits to Invictus almost without a doubt. A very passive hold from Invictus. We're not seeing any aggression. Nothing like what Lucid Dream came out with. In fact, they've even given up long completely, with Destroyer playing a fairly passive angle. He's going to try to get 1 kill and fall back. Oh, that means the flash didn't blind him. He gets 1. There's the player in towards CT, able to support a little bit more. Destroyer, ooh, missed a couple of those shots. And he's down low alongside Flying. It's a 2v4, but it is quite winnable. Both players towards the long side and sight now are incredibly low. Shosage, he wasn't spotted getting up close. The timing was perfect. He gets the first and the second to close out the round. No bomb plant now for Lucid Dream. If he was literally 0.2 of a second later, he would have been seen.
I thought he was hurt, actually. I thought that's why they stopped. See, he was running back towards CT spawn. Either way, Destroyer again. Like, we think about the second round when they had the Deagle investment. He gets 2 quick kills with it on the A side take. In this round, some very important pistol kills for them. And on the other side, we just see the Glocks and a flashbang. So that's the full save. That's the full eco here. This should be a 10th round for Invictus. There should be potentially a lot of money built up because they even have the 4 SMGs. And I know you've talked about this before. You're not a big fan, unless I'm reading the situation correctly. You're not a big fan of quad SMGs.
No, I think 3 SMGs is usually the most you should be taking. On Inferno, I give it a little bit more leeway just because it's such a close range map. I mean, 4 spies have a great level of success on this map. And so if you've got 4 SMGs on any map, it's this one. But still, I'd still rather 3. Destroyer getting right aggressive down middle. Has he got a flash? One of the Banana players, maybe? No, he's just dry peeking this. Banana needs to throw in some util for him. Luckily, winning all the duels, but it could have gotten awkward. The thing is, when you buy 4 SMGs, you can't lose a player. You just absolutely, fundamentally cannot. And already, this is a successful round for Lucid Dream. Because the money that's going to be farmed up, it's going to make up, at best, for what they have to reinvest into.
Well, I mean, you said they can't lose a player, but they did.
They did indeed.
I don't know what to believe anymore. I thought he had immunity.
But see, this means that 2 guys are going to be low on money. Viva has to buy up armor and utility. Obviously, utility is so important on a map like Inferno, and then someone has to drop him. I think that's the discussion right now. Who's dropping him? Who's going to invest up this Destroyer?
They had 4,700.
And now
they're still going to have 3 SMGs in this round against the AKs.
And if they lose this round, then they're not in a good spot at all. Because 2 players are going to have to take pistols. Even still, utility is going to be very, very light. Yeah, but if they take like a FAMAS or something, they're going to have no utility, so they'll have to go for pistols. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all.
Well, at least they're trying to use the weapons in a decent place. Viva holding close Banana. You saw Oi holding close Apartments. The Oi's already been spammed out on. I think naded on. Even flying here as well. Like, they're really trying to make these weapons use in the best positions. And it might work out for them. I'm a little bit worried, though, towards Banana. It comes down to Zhao Sage with some support. He's currently going to be playing anti-flash. Look how passive Lucid Dream are being. I think they also realize this is a crucial round, a round that they know they should most likely win. Flashbang comes through. They don't push off the back of that, though. Destroyer. He hit one with the M4. He even looks for the second. He's able to pull this off almost by himself. The dink out of John Olsen flying comes through. And then they might have done it here. Leaf will be able to get one back down to the 2-on-2, but he has 2 HP.
That was a very aggressive play down Banana by Viva, but it worked out for the most part for damage anyways, right? They went out the round, and Viva's objective was just to find a kill or 2 if they started to push towards, really just cause some harassment for the player on top Banana to actually do some damage. He doesn't get a kill in the end, but upgrading in this round isn't that bad. They're up against nothing. Pistols. Well, they actually do manage to take out Kevlar, but no helmets. Something with Viva having to reinvest in the other players that died. It's acceptable. This is their chance to get a little bit more security. But again, they don't want to lose any players. You know, their money is quite low. They haven't built up anything. We talk about those first 5 rounds. Generally, you're not going to be able to build up any cash or anything of real substance in those first 5 rounds. Then you look to build up your economy. And obviously, we're not through those just yet. And Invictus so far winning this one cleanly, and this could be their chance for the early economy. It looks like it is. John Olsen in a 1v5. Any kill he finds is very valuable. Obviously, they're not going to win the round, but it's just about keeping that economy low. He really needs to land 1 or 2. If there's a man for the job, it's probably 789, really, but with how he's been playing. John Olsen's next on the list, and okay, he gets 1. That's, considering it took him 5 bullets, I think it's better than nothing.
Well, as every round they lose, I'm getting a little bit worried for him. 12-7. I mean, it's just Invictus's map choice. But I start to see that their chance to take this map is running a little bit thin. I mean, it is going to be a full buy-up now coming through. They still easily have a chance. And I do wonder where they bounce back from. I'm trying to actually check out. And Invictus have an 80% win rate on their own map. Currently 4 for 5. Only 2 teams left. Vici and Beyond have been able to win out their own map every time. And Mazalai, unfortunately, 0%. Look how quickly they're getting towards Apartments. Like, they're really not expecting anybody playing up close. Destroyer's already fallen, though. And, oh my. I don't even know how to feel about that for Zhao Sage.
I think we can agree it was a lucky kill. Just ever so slightly. Especially timing-wise. Pulling it back into a 4v4. They're playing super passive Banana now. Or super passive B, even. They're nowhere near Banana. As the CT side relinquish control there. They do the same on A. Long's completely open, in fact. That's something that Shasagi is going to be left to watch. He's on the rotate. A solo B hold from Viva. Really don't feel good about that one, but they obviously think that Lucid Dream are going to have a preference towards this A bomb site. They don't have to commit, though. They have plenty of utility left, even to fake this one out. The bomb's retrieved, and yeah, you can see this is going to be a fake. The smoke down, that's going to keep Xiao Sage in position for a little bit. Flashing over mid late there from 789. And they still have good utility to take this. 2 smokes for the B site, 3 flashes, a Molotov. I think they've used 2 mollies, actually. They've used up just enough to sell that fake. They've got to go, though. Got to move faster than that. There we go. Utility already going over. They're on their way. Viva's going to have one hell of a hold. Misses the shots. Time to give up. You have to play retake on this one. With 10 seconds left, that was a great opportunity. Is Xiao Sage going to push the smoke? He's rushing straight on through to stop the plant. They're getting all the fights going their way, but a little bit of an overextension from Viva. I think you got to realize when it's not time to commit anymore. And unfortunately, they did not. Putting all in when the situation didn't call for it. Now it's a 2v2. Attempting to get back into it is not going their way. I think they should have been happy, honestly, with the 2 kills they found and just left it in the 3v2 for the post plant. You know the players are stuck on site as well.
I thought they had it, though. I think it was that Xiao Sage pushes the smoke with his own flashbang. And instead of focusing the planter, he ends up shooting PTC. Yeah, right there. Like, he heard the bomb being planted towards his left, but he shoots towards his right. If he kills the planter with, like, what, there was 6 seconds left, 8 seconds left, that would have been the round done.
Yeah, I'm guessing just in the chaos of everything, he thought maybe it was going to be planted grill. Probably had that in his head the whole time, so as he went through, he probably paid no attention. Maybe didn't even realize he saw a player on the left and just looked straight over to grill. Saw that guy in the open, and at that point, obviously, you're not going to just stop shooting because your teammate was fighting him.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, maybe, obviously, like, comms are going on. Maybe didn't hear the bomb being planted. But that's what Lucid Dream needed. I didn't even get my words out today. Destroyer going for an early peek towards middle. They've thrown everything into this round. And they have the M4s. They have, you know, okay utility. He's going for a re-peek on this. This is a little brave. Oh, it almost cost him his life. We'll back off and be fine for now. A lot of smoke's going down towards Banana, and Asage still holding forward. And that's exactly why we see missed bullets in our Droney McDrone face stats. Just trying to get the spam in, trying to get some early damage. Hasn't caught anyone, though, unfortunately. And what do they have left to defend with? So he still has a flash, he still has a smoke. Eva, he's got a flash to counter any aggression, maybe to allow Jasage to peek in. To catch 2 players, but unfortunately they're still back towards stairs, and I feel like he needs to back away. He's tempting fate here. What is he doing? What is he doing? Am I wrong to freak out there?
No, I think it's warranted. I mean, risks have been taken pretty consistently throughout this tournament by teams when it doesn't really seem necessary. I think that's one of the issues that could definitely be improved on. I guess with time, with experience, that comes. Good coaching and analysis staff behind them.
Oh, he pushed though.
There's
Diva
the
gets the
bomb.
bomb down. Well, it's not looking good. Diva, he's got to stay alive. The rotation's coming through. They're actually leaving 789 to lurk. He's going to be smoked off towards long, towards arch side. Diva trying to spray through the catch of the planter, and he's actually receive a lot of spam back himself from PTC. And the flank, 789, playing this perfectly. He has him in spot. Oh, he goes for a little bit early to spot the second player. The Opera's going to miss the shot. Destroyer. Oh my gosh. That looks so good for Invictus, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just turned around on its head.
Yeah, that was an absolutely huge turn back for them. I think Invictus have to take an eco here as well. I love Destroyer's op skin. No idea what it's called, but it looks gorgeous. I think I'm biased because it has the Celtic knot on it, with the old Celtic or Irish designs. Yeah, I have to go take a look at it. I bet it's like $500 or something, but it's always the thing.
You know, it's like half a day's of work for you, isn't it?
Sure. You see, like, you always see these lovely skins, and they're like, oh, that's pretty good. Oh, it's like €700. Okay, cool. I'm not out.
I'll take 2, please.
Yeah. One for each side, you know? It did slightly different pattern.
Yeah, you don't get the first one getting scratched up.
Exactly. Dude, I used to think that's what happened. I had skins that I didn't use. The CZ Tigress was my first skin. Never used it. Because I thought that, you know the way it's factory new, right? I thought that meant, like, it hadn't been used. And if you used it enough, you know, you shot it, you died, you dropped it, whatever, it would turn minimal wear. And then, you know, it would just keep going down. I thought that's how it worked.
That would be the most sleazy thing ever.
I was having a factory new, like, Doppler or something. It's like, you could pay €700 to get it back to factory new. Like,
or you just have to get a new one. You know, if you want it. And then you can pay to polish it, to keep it in shape.
God, now we've given Valve ideas. We're horrible.
Microtransactions galore.
That would be 300 IQ though. Yeah.
You know, I used to remember, like going into majors. I think in majors in the early days they didn't do this, or most orgs like didn't do this, or TO, sorry. Is that obviously like a lot of, you know, NA people and EU people would stream, a lot of players, and viewers would like donate with like their own Twitter handle or something like that, so then they could be seen on like a big stream and hope that someone's gonna follow them. I don't think it ever worked.
Oh, dude, no, the craziest thing. So, you know, obviously one of the biggest events in esports, the Fortnite World Cup. They had their Twitch chat on emote only. But one of the guys timed his sub for exactly 1 month before the tournament. So when the tournament was on, he could do the resub with the message. And he just put his creator code. So obviously they get, like, if you spend $10 with the creator code, they'll get, like, I don't know what the percentage is, but let's say $2. And he just said, like, use code, whatever. And it was the only text on the screen. And it came up in the actual Twitch stream as well, I think. It's like 500 IQ.
Damn. But did he make any money off it?
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. It was one of the pro players, like, so everyone knew who he was. And then everyone talked about it. It was like going around Twitter, going around all the, like, article websites, which obviously just further gave him more exposure. So it was sick.
Why was the emote only though?
I don't know. I guess they couldn't
that's
hire
an
enough
easy way to
Twitch
moderate,
mods.
right?
Yeah. But it's something like you're responsible. So I don't know if most people know this, but like you're responsible for what is in your Twitch chat. That's why mods are actually important, because if there's like, say there's a lot of racism going on and it's just constantly there, you're actually liable for that. So you can be banned or whatever for it. Punished by Twitch. Because it's your job to moderate your own chat. That's just how Twitch have set up their partner agreements.
Well, you know, you don't need to moderate your own chat if you have no viewers. That's a 400 RQ play by me. That's what I do.
But yeah, so it's that was quite interesting. Blew my mind seeing that. But here we go. We're into yet another. Obviously, the save from the previous and Invictus, they're in a lot of danger. Like 12 to 11 is a position where this can easily slip out of their grasp. They're going on to an eco if they lose this round. Lucid Dream then take the lead and are one buy round away from guaranteed overtime. This has to be Invictus's round. And you can see why we were talking about Lucid Dream saying they had a good chance of actually taking Inferno. It's a great opening kill though. Shosage shooting people through smokes. Name a more iconic duo.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Disgusting.
What?
You're a sick human being.
Bananas and peanut butter?
What is wrong with you?
Chocolate and peanut butter?
Just answer that. What is wrong with you?
Chocolate and peanut butter. Come on, I'm appealing to you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we're talking.
Of course. Of course. Exactly. Peanut butter and jelly is one of the greatest things ever. Simple, delicious, and the bomb, it's stuck towards T stairs. If we see Viva get aggressive, or just see them cross in towards mid, they're gonna have to use a smoke to cross banana, or like peek with multiple players, or they're just gonna come barely back in towards side. Viva, they get a smoke down aggressively. 35 seconds left to go, and they're gonna have to almost just walk straight through this. Viva should be able to net himself at least one kill. They're rotating back towards A. The fake has been sold. Here's the flash. Viva He's looking to just stay alive. He has no utility left to hold on. 20 seconds to go. The rotation's not coming through. They got the smoke towards CT. But Viva, if he gets 1-2 kills, this should be the round.
He's got one at least, but not good for the second. The time, it's there now. They can get the plant in, no problem. Flying's got a molly, chucks it down. That's going to be the kill. No, so close. 3 HP, PTC makes it out of there. And the 2v2. I mean, look, it's workable for Lucid Dream, but John Olsen's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting on this one. PTC's down straight away, but he died towards dark. They might not expect John Olsen to still be here. I think this part of the map is clear, but as they push forward, it should become apparent there's only one place he can be, and both headshots caught by John. That is 12-12. Lucid Dream pushed their opponents down to a weak enough buy. Well, you can see with their loss bonus, they're going to be able to get a somewhat of an investment. But what a round by John Olsen. Like, I love that. When you have 2 players left and one's low HP, both go to dark, sacrifice the first. And if that molly had it connected to PTC, I don't think they would have lost that.
Yeah, not at all. And John Olsen gets a triple kill to get them the round to tie things up at 12 now. I mean, you can see, boy, you know, decent headshot rate, but his kill is a little bit below. 11-16 out of Olsen, and well, very impactful kills out of him as well. We're gonna see the Deagles. Now, this is where I don't really know how this round's gonna go for Invictus Gaming, because they have Deagles. We already saw in the second round alone that they can win these rounds. Obviously, that was towards the attacking side. But yeah, I mean, even if the molly doesn't connect, but Viva gets 2 kills, that still probably could have been the round over. Jao Sage, oh. This is going to be hard. If they barrel into the site, this is going to be very difficult. The smoke comes in. Be directly on top of him. Viva playing up close. Viva gets 1, but 1's not going to be enough, and neither will Zhao Sage. They take the site. Most likely should take a 13th round here now, Mitch.
Yeah, I think you're... Ooh, nice little pre-fire from Destroyer. He's picked up an AK, spamming back to try and take the bomb planter down, but just a second too late. They'll look for the retake on this one, more than likely. They've got armored Deagles to play with. They just need 1 kill. 1 kill and they will 100% go for this. A very slow flank coming through Banana as well from Oi. The players towards C team need to make some noise. That player's gone back to check it. Oi's got to fight, but not when he can win. The AK of Destroyer takes down one he knows is a player, Banana. 789's moved into the close left side though. It's a very powerful angle. They've spotted him. They know where he is. They have smokes to play with. There's the kill on sight. Now a smoke can go down. 789 is so low. 23 HP. Flying. Gonna go for the kill. Gets it, but no time. No time for the defuse. He didn't have a kit either. That was pretty much lost before it began. With 13-12. They've lost every single player on the T side, and Invictus walk out with an AK. That's a pretty good round for the CT side.
But it's not like Lucid Dream was hurting on money.
True.
And John Olsen's still sitting on 11k, so I mean, yeah, you take them all down. Yeah, you get yourself an AK for the next. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it was the best, you know, result out of their situation, right? They able to get a couple of kills, some extra money. It's not like they were able to save multiple AKs, since unfortunately running from the site's gonna be too difficult there. And Lucid Dream's actually gonna take a timeout. You see double out coming in for Invictus, Viva, and Destroyer. I'd almost say if Invictus loses this round, I think they probably lose the map. They're going to be looking at, you know, 15 against them practically. I mean, Flying at least has 4,700 because of saving. But that's not enough to buy your entire team. Wait, Mitch, crunch the numbers. Is that enough to buy your entire team? Come on, you studied mathematics. That's a save.
Bomb has been planted.
did it again, Jason. I've done it again. Done the dinko.
I don't even know why you needed to mute
And
yourself.
it's early in the morning. I'm coughing a lot. I don't know what's up. The hay fever attacks are back. But yeah, no, what I was saying was I'm very confused with Viva playing that very aggressive position. It was being spammed down. He still peeked into it. Yeah, they committed a lot of utility towards that early banana. They wanted to get aggressive down there with the 3 players, but you got to just realize when the situation's lost and not commit any further. Josage as well overextended a little bit with the AWP. He fires through the smoke. He got blinded off the angle, but then just went straight back out. They were already in his face, even though he found one. Dying with 1 kill, never ideal. Same thing happened on the site. And Lucid Dream coming through with the Inferno. We thought there was a chance they'd win. But there were a lot of things that had to line up. PTC had to be playing well. He's doing okay. We looked at either 789 or John Olsen to step it up, and I think it's fair to say both have had their good performances. 789 more consistently up there with 25 kills or so right now. And Invictus, they haven't been looking like themselves. It's very weird, Jason, to see these teams that can perform against some of the top teams then struggle so much when they come down to the lower end of the brackets.
Yeah, I don't understand, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a pro player. Destroyer. Okay, the 2 kills. Boy through the smoke. 789 though, in a 1-on-2. Oh, he's already gonna run straight towards the B site.
He dropped the
No one's
smoke
gonna
bomb.
be here.
I love that. Absolutely love that. I mean, just the noise of that smoke gives away that he's definitely on the A side. You have no reason to suspect otherwise. You think he's clearing it out. He's looking pit. He's checking out exactly where they are. I don't know if they'll even immediately realize this is a B plant. Look, they're moving forward. Okay, I'm gonna flash arch for you. Yeah, oh, there's no sound. They realize they've been juked.
Bamboozled. And Vivo with 12 health. Upside is they're both gonna be coming from banana. 789 doesn't realize this. He has a flash. He has a molly. 18 seconds left. They have a kit on Josage. Smoke comes through, and this has to be big here out of 789 again to clutch it out. Molotov going to come in directly on top of the bomb, and that should pretty much just do it here. Josage might have to sacrifice some HP to jump on top for the defuse, but that's it. No time. They win the round.
Absolutely insane stuff from Lucid Dream. Honestly, this entire map has just been impressive from start to finish. I mean, I wouldn't even put it down necessarily to Invictus. No, look, no secret Invictus are making a lot of mistakes, but I wouldn't put it down to just them. When you've got 789, nearly on 30 kills coming towards the end of regulation, the rest of the team all stepping it up in their own right. John Olsen winning out massive clutches. What do you do? That was a 1v4, I think, for 789. And of course he wins it.
Big nades again. Destroyer coming through with another kill. And pretty consistent. Viva's low on HP. Luckily, Josage is going to be here to protect him. Still going for the re-peek here, wanting more. And he gets a second kill. At least have themselves the 4-on-2 on their entire force up in potentially the last round. Destroyer's going to rotate and split themselves 2 apiece. Viva's going to fall, and now Destroyer's forced to go in towards site even further. They do have a smoke to cover him off. Setting the incendiary, the Molotov, and they get the kill. They had such a big advantage here. I'm not sure how. Alright, you're going to start to lose this.
Yes, could well be the last round. I mean, the flank here from... Who's that flying? He's going to be the one. Like, oh, he's shot away. They know he's coming. They're ready for this. The flash through the back of the side, another, but the player up close isn't blind. He doesn't suspect Fox to be here. There's one. Now he's got a head peek up on top of Coffin's time on the side. 13 seconds left. No kit. Always picked one up. Smoke down. He's tapping the defuse. He's sticking it. 2 seconds left. Fox coming in for the kill. And he's got it just in time. 16-12 as Lucid Dream take map number 1 against all odds in a fairly convincing way.